Hey everybody, it's Jo, one half of the Crypto Sisters. Very short video this evening. It's 7:33 in the UK. I've been out all day, I've just come back. This has been the Black Friday of crypto. Now, I've been online, I've had a look at people, and they're all panicking. Not everybody, but we're not. And most people are panicking. They've been onto CoinMarketCap, they've seen everything dive, everything's red, it's a bloodbath. Don't panic, guys. Even Bitcoin, by the way, went down to, I think it was about 7,000 something today. It's gone back up now slightly. The market's recovered a little bit, but you can see everything's down. There's a few, look, red. Oh, there you go. That's up. But it's, there's just a couple that are up, but everything else is down. Now, for those newbies who are new into crypto, this is not a time to panic. When the markets crash and they go right down, you should be rubbing your hands together and you should be so excited. Now, if you understand how to trade, what you'll do is when the markets crash, you'll buy. So you can get some really good coins on the exchanges for such a low price. They will go back up. Don't panic. They will go back up. And for those of you that are new in crypto and you've already purchased coins and now they're below what you purchased them, what I recommend is taking your family out to the cinema, go for a drink, do something else, forget about the markets, don't look at it, just wait, just hang fire, they'll go back up. There's ups and downs in this market. It's very volatile, and at the moment, January, February, we'll probably experience quite a lot of low days. It doesn't matter because it will all pick up again. Nobody can predict where it will go, but it really will pick up. So you just need to, basically, if you can't cope with it and you're too emotional with this trading, just don't look. Just don't look. Go and do something that you enjoy doing. Go and get a life. Go out and, as I said, go to the cinema, go for a meal. Just get out of the space, because you'll just drive yourself mad thinking that, you're losing money. You panic sell. A lot of people, when it starts to drop, they start to panic sell. And that's the worst thing you could do when you're trading. You need to wait and ride it out. You buy when it's low. You sell when it's high. So if you're panicking when it's going lower, go and do something else. Do not sell. Okay? So just wanted to just say, look, don't panic. The market's crashed a little bit. It's not the end of Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. It may even go lower. It's gone back up today. It's gone back up to 8,549. It'll probably go back down. And there's predictions that it may go down as low as $5,000. Now, if you bought it at 15,000 or even 20, because you were like having the FOMO, which is, fear of missing out, you're going to be in panic mode. So don't look at it. Just leave it. Go away. Don't think about it. It will come back up. Bitcoin is predicted to do fantastic this year, so it's one of those long-term holds. You just got to wait and see what happens. But honestly, don't panic. It'll all turn out fine in the end. So I just wanted to touch on that. The other thing I wanted to touch on, everybody's having a heart attack again. Panic. Loopx, where's it gone? Now, just very briefly, they put an announcement out the other day that we're moving to Switzerland with their offices because it's crypto friendly, so that's really good news. And apparently on the Telegram, I haven't seen it, but apparently on the Telegram they put a message out saying they were doing some maintenance. Now, these cryptocurrency lending platforms normally have to take the site off to do the updates, so I would suggest just keep your eye on it. Don't panic. Again, go out and do something else and forget about it. Don't stress out if you've got money in Loopx. We've got money in Loopx. We're not stressing about it. It's likely to come back in a few hours. If it doesn't, it'll probably be back tomorrow. So just forget about it. Don't stress out about it again. It's just one of those things, and it happens with a lot of lending platforms. It's normal. And then the other issue, Chrysos. Just trying to think why I wanted to talk about this. Oh yes, Something really weird happened today. Now, when I went in yesterday, I got £17.34. No, sorry, $17.34 in interest, and it was paid straight into the account. Today I go in, I don't get any interest, so that's missing, and my £17.34 has gone down to $14. Sorry, I keep saying pounds. I mean dollars. So just ignore me when I say pounds. So it's gone back down to 14. Well, it's gone down to 14 from 17, which is a bit odd. Now, I know it seems worrying, but again, don't panic. I'm not panicking about this. These businesses, we're getting in the ICOs when they're baby companies. They've not even had chance to get sorted. And there's going to be techie problems. There's going to be issues. There's going to be, this and that happening when they first start out. And unfortunately, because you get in on the ICOs, the initial coin offering, right at the beginning, you ride that journey with them. And so the glitches in the system will show up when we're in the ICOs, when we're first on there. This isn't open to the public yet. Chrysos is not open to the public. All the ICO token holders are in this platform while the glitches are getting sorted out. So don't panic about it. Let's just see. Don't bombard them with messages trying to get through to them. What's happening to my money? Blah, blah, blah. Because they won't be able to cope with that. And it just makes it just delays everything. So give them time to sort the glitches out. And again, go and do something else. January crypto, it's always rubbish. So just forget it. Just put your ICOs in, do whatever you've got to do, and just calm down a little bit and stop panicking. It'll all be fine. And the last thing I wanted to do now, I did actually start making a video on this, whether it's good or bad. Ribboncoin. I'm not going in this. Jan's not going in this. We don't think anyway at this point. There's been a lot. I don't even need to do a review now because there's been a lot of reviews gone out there. You all know probably by now that it's a paid site, $60. There's a few things I like, but I like the concept behind it. I really do. But there are lots of red flags with it. However, today they put up a statement on here. Now, it doesn't stay, so I'll have to try and catch it when it comes up and read a bit and then waffle on again. So let's see if it'll come on. Let's have a look. No, not this one. So, as I said, the roadmap is basically a template, but then so are all the others. The concept is good, but everybody's slated it. Yeah, and we probably won't go into it. It's a bit risky as it stands. We could be totally wrong. You just never know with these lending platforms. Here we go. Right, I'm going to speak really quickly. So what they're saying is, we realise we have been receiving some negative feedback on our new website in regards to template design. We want to stress that the back end, right, okay, I know what it said. The back end is 100% custom made. So whilst the template of the actual site was purchased, as we all know, the actual back end, the interior of the site, the lending platform side, is a 100% custom made. Now that's quite positive. So I was quite pleased when I saw that. I'm still not sure we're ever going to touch it, but we can't write them off. We've got to give them a chance. So I think we need to let the dust settle on this one and have a look and see what happens. Here we go. Custom built lending, donating, etc. service. We're also developing the internal exchange during this 3 weeks of ICO. This doesn't change. I can't keep up with it, and I don't know how to stop it. Anyway, so basically, I think let the dust settle. Let's see what happens with this Ribboncoin. Let's see what the information that comes out on it. Let's see how they do. They've got to perform for us, because without us, it won't work. So I think we've just got to sit tight on this one. We've got plenty of time. The ICO doesn't start until, I think it was the 15th of February. I do have a few notes on this, actually, that when I was doing the review video. So let me just see if I can find it. Number one, I wasn't very happy that we couldn't get the sign-ups. I couldn't get on this site at all until yesterday. So that's why I didn't do a review on it. Not because I didn't want to, but because I couldn't actually get on. So their servers couldn't hold the amount of sign-ups they had, which isn't a good sign. And then they had like the Telegram group. There wasn't a lot of members on the Telegram group. There wasn't a lot of members on their Twitter, yet they seem to have lots and lots of members on their site. So that was a red flag. And the other thing I didn't like about it, and I don't know whether I can do this. Hold on, let's have a look. Let's go down. And you guys can have a look at this yourself. I'm not going to go and do a full review here. Here we go. This was a bit I was a bit concerned about. So our partners and exchange merchants are Coin Exchange. Now watch this, if it works. Oh, back to the site. Okay, let's try again. CoinMarketCap. The link goes back to their website. Livecoin.net. Lo and behold. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so that one's not working. GoFundMe. Does it go to GoFundMe? No, it goes back to their website. So that is a major red flag for me. They're not linked at all. Also, I wasn't bothered about the website being registered. This is turning into a review. I wasn't bothered about the registration of the website being in November last year at all, because a lot of the lending platforms literally purchased a month before they sort of build their platform for ICO. So that didn't bother me at all. It's quite normal. I was watching another YouTuber yesterday, and this was a bit weird. And he apparently had been speaking to the developers of this site, and it's supposedly made by women for women. Okay. And he sent them emails. He was back and forth with the emails. And then at the end of one of the emails, the so-called developer said, okay, brother, see you later or whatever. Now, women do not speak like that. I don't know any women that speak like that. So I wouldn't say, okay, brother. That's a blokey thing. That's a bloke saying, I don't know. Maybe you're a woman. Maybe you do say it. If you do, leave it, please put a message in the bottom description. But I've never known a woman to refer to a bloke, or a man, should I say, in that way. It's just not a way of talking to men. That's a bloke talking to a bloke. Anyway, so that was a red flag. What else have I got? Let's have a look at my papers. See, there's a lot of dislikes. This is why I'm not really that hot on this Ribboncoin at all. We all know that the website, because there's loads of videos out there now, saying the website was purchased for $60 or thereabouts, so it's copied. But they are saying their back end was 100% custom, so that's fine. We'll take their word for that. 16 million tokens in the ICO, that's a lot of money. They don't really need that amount in an ICO, so that was a red flag. And it was similar to other sites. I remember thinking that. What else have I got? And also the ICO was lasting a long time. ICOs we want to be over quite quickly, and this was, I think it went on for a few months, like a couple of months. It's a long time to wait, and like everybody else says, a week in crypto is like a year, so we want them quick. So I didn't like that at all. And it's also going on the external exchange first, and not what I would prefer, the internal. But hey ho, some of them do. Let's have a look. What else have I got? Didn't realise I had so many sheets here. But I liked it. I'm going to give it some likes. I did like the concept. It was for a good cause. And you did get extra bonuses on like Women's Day, such as like the International Women's Day, Breast Cancer Awareness, Special Mother's Day, blah, 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 blah. So that was quite good. And it's, elimination against violence against women. And I know men get, violence as well, but, it's a female site. That's all I'm saying. Let's have a look. And so, yeah, it was an ERC20 token. It was on the blockchain, apparently had AI, so that's good. Up to 48% interest per month, so that's good. There's a lot of things that are good about it, but there's more things that I dislike about it. It's welcome to men as well, which is good. Let's have a look. What else have I got here? I think the main concern was they couldn't handle the sign-ups, and if you can't handle the sign-ups, how on earth are you going to handle the ICO? I don't know. I really don't know. And also, that's the other thing I noticed, $5,000 to $10,000, if you put that into the platform, you'd get it back after 120 days. Well, I would prefer, well, I'd prefer like no days, but in reality, if I was putting that amount of money in, I'd prefer 90 days or less. But it doesn't really matter because with our system, we don't actually worry about the capital release dates anyway, because we get our money out daily, so that we get our capital release out within around 2 months. So that was just something I spotted, but it doesn't matter because it's not the way we do our strategy anyway. And if you don't know what that is, please go to our main channel page, and it's the first video. It should be the first video that comes up, but if not, you can always drop a message below and I will point you in the right direction. So I think that was all. So it was Loopx, Chrysos, the market in general, don't panic, and a little bit on this Ribboncoin site. But they have put a statement out, so, you know, maybe they will change, maybe they'll learn, because a lot of them learn as they go along, so I think we need to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying I'm going in. There's more dislikes than likes. I'm just saying you need to make your own mind up. I'm not putting a link for it as it stands because I'm not 100% sure about it. So anyway, so that's all for today. Please leave your comments in the description below. Please put click the like button if you like our content, and click, if you can hear little doggy paw prints, she's running up and down the laminate floor. Click the like button, subscribe, and if you can click the bell, you'll always get updated when our videos come out.
Money can buy happiness, then why is it so fabulous?